Yes, people, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to United View. Welcome to another little, I don't know what I call these, just little fleck droppings, like just little catch-ups. Just, do you know what I mean? We had Coach Cams through last week. HP is here today, man. That's that the video ain't even got this hasn't got a thing. This is just catching up, man. What are you saying, HP?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Blessed. Obviously the blessed month for Ramadan as well. My prayers, I feel like been answered. Do you know what I mean? They've been answered. I'm in a good place. I feel like you're in a good place too, brother.
I'm in a good place, bro. I'm in a good place. Just game by game, chest is out, the back straight. I've got bass in the voice.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
It reminds
me
of
to people
back in the day. It reminds me of how we was years ago. I'm talking about like 013 days. No one could chat to man.
Yes.
And I feel like that essence has been brought back. I call him Michael Carrick. Some people call him Mikel Carrique. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Some people shout out to Culture Camps, but I just feel, I feel like we're happy again. And that's the most important thing, to be happy as a United
100%. Fan. It is about being happy. We are in a good mood. We are having good vibes. But I always try to say, maybe we shouldn't get carried away but I just thought, whilst I'm trying to see how I feel and all that, let me go around my people and just see who's feeling what. And I thought, HP always says kind of mad stuff. We know that, win one game and obviously from Lagos to Manchester.
From Lagos to Manchester to Freetown. We're back, bro. Like, the thing is, Flex, bro, we've suffered so much so that those videos only come out when we win 1 or 2 games or if we beat like a big team. But this is different. The energy, the reasons why is because for a very long time, we were told and we were forced to believe that we've got to struggle in order to play football or struggle in order to win games, or certain players ain't good enough. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I remember when we did the stream to raise money for Jamaica.
Yes.
And I remember we was discussing Kobe Mainu, and even me, I said, you know what? If Ruben's going to be our manager, then players like Kobe, they need to go because I want him to be happy.
Say that?
Yeah, I said.
To be happy.
Be happy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But the boy is a Manchester United fan. Do you get what I'm saying? Now that Ruben Amorim is gone, the basics of football are being reinstated back in our club. I do not believe that Michael Carrick is doing something magical.
100%.
I think he's just gone down to the basics. Let players play. 4 at the back, 2 in midfield, 3, 1. It's simple. There's no rocket science to it at all. How can you have players like Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Mainu, Casemiro, Harry Maguire, Martinez, Mbumo, Cunha, and you can't get results? It's impossible, bro. And now the truth has been seen, bro. Michael Carrick has restored the feeling, bro.
He has.
Arsenal,
and he has done it like that.
The Man City game, I feel like that was like, we've done that many times before, where we've beaten Man City.
Big game at Old Trafford.
Big game, we've done it. Yeah. I remember Scott McTominay scoring after Ederson done a silly mistake. Whoop,
halfway, boom.
Like, I've seen that before. But this was different. We dominated that from start to finish. And I think the Arsenal game was the real test for me because Arsenal obviously are the best team in the league right now. They went up 1-0 and we just didn't lose composure. And I don't know about you, Flex, but I felt like we was going to win that game.
I said it before the game. Obviously, I dealt with all the people calling me deluded. And Robbie said, hold on a minute. Who do you think? Why you we got Saliba. Listen, man, no one ain't beat. Do you see what we done to Bayern? Yeah, I dealt with all of that in the week leading up on AFTV. All of that when they told me I was crazy. So I did definitely feel we was going to win that game. And like you said, even when the game was unfolding, I just felt like, I don't know. We're just good. I feel like we're just good here. But then what I love about this run, is every single game has been the biggest test. Yeah. So you go City at home. It's a derby. There's pressure. Biggest test. You go, all right, cool. Beat them. You go, all right. You can get up for that. You're at home, but you ain't won at the Emirates in ages. No one's beat them there all season. Big test. Ballon d'Or, Mateus Cunha, bottom right. Yeah. Then you go, but you know what's the biggest test though? Fulham at Yard, really, because they're the ones, Bournemouth's, Fulham's, you get up for the big games. It's Fulham at home. Beat Fulham at home. You go, yeah, but you know what? You ain't beat. I know Spurs are rubbish, but you ain't
Yeah.
beat them in a
We ain't beat them in a
while.
long
You
time.
ain't beat them in a while, yeah?
Yeah.
Dust them down. Now, all right, West Ham, don't get me wrong. 5 in a row and all that, cool. It's difficult. But then you back again, still find a way to get something out the game. Don't lose.
Yes.
And then obviously we saw what happened the other day against Everton, which wasn't the best performance, but again, moment of quality, clean sheet, and we got a proper keeper. So there's variations of how we've like drawn on the wins. Like we've won in different
100%. They've all been different.
You know what I mean?
don't think every win we've had has been the same. I think every game we've showed character and we've either dominated a game, had the lion's share possession, but had to work extra hard to be able to break down teams. Now, for me, the most toughest games weren't the Cities. It wasn't the Tottenham. It wasn't Arsenal. It was the West Ham and Everton. And the reasons for that was because it was a difference of opponent in terms of how they set up. I think against Arsenal and against City, they are going to try and play. Do you know what I mean? Whereas West Ham and Everton, low block, they're really trying to counter you. And once you overcommit, then that's when you're in trouble. And I think with Michael Carrick, I think he learned something from the West Ham game was, I need to bring on Sesko a bit earlier. And he did that against Everton, and he was the match winner. So for me, I feel like in every game, Michael Carrick and, you know, the team behind him, Woodgate, and I feel like they're learning more about this team game by game. And luckily for us, we only play once a week. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's been a different Man United. We've had different tests. We've faced the potential. We beat 2 of the potential Premier League champions, and we're getting better. And we're unbeaten. And it's a vibe to go and watch your team again.
Bro, I mean, I look forward to it. Even if, like, you know, like, obviously you can't win all the games. Like, we're going to lose.
What you say? We can't? What was that? Sorry, you said something crazy. What did you say? We can't?
I was assuming that maybe we can't win all the games.
No, brother, look, I don't think we're going to lose again. I'll be honest, Flex. Look, I've come here to not be humble.
Oh, for God's sake.
I've come here.
What are you saying? Well, we're not going to lose to the end of the season.
Freetown to Lagos to London. I've dropped it about 4 times. Yeah, and I'm
not
going to do it during Ramadan. I'm not going to do it during Ramadan because you get me. Yeah,
correct.
I was itching the other day to let it go, bro. Do you know what it is? Okay, we might not win every single game. Cool.
Yeah.
But we haven't lost a game from when the first whistle's blown. I kind of felt like we'd lost the game after 10 minutes when we used to play.
Yeah.
Now
you could tell we weren't going to show up.
Yeah, now we look like we believe. There's a fluidity, there's functionality in the way we play. And that's the bare minimum that Man United fans wanted. And now we're getting that with results. Just enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it. You know what I mean? Yes, okay. We haven't won 5 games in a row in a long time. But when was the last time we won 4 games in a row? We've already squashed that. When's the last
5 in a row? I don't really care about that. Like it's nice.
Look,
it's
I
not,
got a trim.
obviously...
You probably got a trim. Who cares? You know what I'm saying, bro? It's not about him. It's about the team, innit? So, bro, I think we can go on a mad run. And hey,
well, I'm beating in 10. No.
Flex.
No, Harry.
Flex.
Bro,
look.
Why?
All I'm saying is until it's mathematically impossible, I'm gonna believe. If we win our next game,
believe in what?
We are 10 points behind Arsenal. The league can be won, bro. The league could be in Manchester. That's what I'm gonna say. I believe the league will be in Manchester. Now, what side? I don't know, Flex, but there's not a United fan that doesn't have. Okay, cool. Let's put on a percentage scale, yeah. I think we're 40% of my brain believes that Man United can still win. The 60%, 40%, yeah.
40.
Maybe it's because I'm fasting and I'm a bit delusional, but 40%, because if Arsenal or City lose their next game, we bring down those points, yeah? City and Arsenal still have to face each other. So points will be dropped regardless. But if we lose our next game or we draw our next game, then it's over.
Oh, so only one loss or draw, it's over.
Then it's over. But if we win every game, I think it's 85 points we can get. Boy, listen, I've seen crazy things happen.
Don't we need to be humble? We finished 15th last year. Let's just be happy we're consistent. We look like a decent team. Why? Or is it like, no, we have to have a little bit of dream and belief in the back?
I'm happy, but I can be happier.
So we definitely get in top 4, like Champions League. Like
it's confirmed.
You ain't even spoke about.
Who's talking about that? Who's talking about Flex? What am I talking about them things for?
What do you mean it's confirmed? It's not confirmed.
All right, Flex. Yet. Based on form, we would have to have a significant drop off in order for us not to finish top 4.
Well, we're only 3 points ahead of City. Of Liverpool.
Villa, and Villa have been a bit shaky.
3 points.
Well.
We're 3 points. No, we're 3 points behind Villa.
Yeah, we're 3 points behind Villa,
ahead of Chelsea and Liverpool.
And Liverpool. So 6th. It's not obviously it's going to be entertaining. It's going to go down to the wire. But if you're asking me as a fan, I believe we can do a mad thing. Now, if you're asking for PR, Harry, anything's possible. You know, all the teams are. You know, like I know I'm not on all of that. I'm speaking with my heart, my chest, and everything. You get me? I believe. I hear that. We can go. I think the worst case we'll finish is 4th. The best case scenario we'll finish is 1st.
The best case is 1st. I was thinking the best case is 2nd. Well, really, if I'm being super realistic, like really sensible, I think we'll finish 3rd. I think we'll catch Villa. We're 3 points behind them. I was looking at 2nd a few weeks back when we were like, I think we were. Was it before the West Ham game? Behind City. I think it was. Yeah, but it was a couple of games before that. Maybe Spurs was that game. Yeah, I thought we could catch City then, and then I think we dropped points against West Ham. I think City won, and then I was like, oh yeah, they're just in a title race. I forgot about that. So then, but I can flip flop back. I can do that. No, they call me flip flop Flex anyway. I can do that back the other way, easy. If they lose against Leeds,
because I haven't actually spoken to you about this. Yeah, what do you reckon is the biggest benefit of Michael Carrick as Man United manager? Like, what have you seen from your perspective to why he is or why we are doing so well right now? What's been the main thing for you?
I love what you said about simplicity and basics because I see exactly what you've seen. I've been saying it to the most people as well. It's not revolutionary what he's done. Off the ball, this is the most Fergie/United thing you can see. We are 4-4-2, bro, off the ball. 4-4-2. 2 banks of 4, 2 wingers, full-backs, 2 centre-halves, 2 midfielders who have to do a little bit of both sides of the game. You got to go forward when you got it. You got to get back when you ain't. Just basics of football. You unleash Bruno and say, basically go up front with Mbeumo, you know what I mean, / Cunha, whoever it is up there. And Ahmad and Mbeumo or Ahmad and Cunha, whoever's on the wings, go and do your thing. That's it. That's it. I don't think, like, tactically we've been unreal. I don't think we're a completely different team. We are in terms of confidence and consistency in performance and obviously result. We're a completely different team. But in terms of like the players that we got and like what's happening now, I don't think they're different players. I just think the last guy didn't know how to use his pieces of the puzzle. He didn't know what to do. He's just mismanaging everybody. That's all it is. Now all of a sudden, you know, Dalot just looks half decent again now. He's not being rubbish anymore. All of a sudden, like you say, Kobbie Mainoo been out the whole time and he's been good from City all the way up to now. Hasn't even needed to bed in or get confidence. People were expecting him to get 4 minutes in a dead team. And then when he don't use the 4 minutes, they were going, yeah, but I hear that he's not playing, but you know, you've got to make an impact. Shut up, man. He got in that dead squad. You know what I mean? Bruno Fernandes been playing well, not so much the last 2 games, but you know what I mean? He's been balling out. So Sesko is chomping at the bit, and Carrick ain't even started him yet. Air Sesko, bro. Ole Gunnar Sesko. That's what he's on. Just chomping at the bit. They ain't even started yet.
Ole Gunnar Sesko.
Ole Gunnar Sesko,
here, man.
Bro, because we got the luxury. Like you said,
true.
I'm just gonna start Mbeumo, mate. He'll probably score. If not, I've got super sub, mate. So I mean,
do you know what's so crazy?
Yeah.
So obviously you're the same. We have the luxury of being around the players and being able to speak to them on a level, off camera.
Yeah.
And speaking to Dalot, I remember he was saying to me, he was like, you know, after the Arsenal game, he was just like, I went home and I was just said to my wife, he's like, bro, like this club will drive me crazy because we can be some of the best we can play the best football. We can do everything. And I don't think the players understood what was happening. They were just engrossed in the moment. And now when they look back, it's like, it's emotional. And I had the luxury of speaking to Casemiro and I was just like to him, like,
what's he saying?
I said to him, look, I said, you leaving right now, you might want to think about that again.
It's not ideal.
I said, it's not
you're going to give it a 350.
Yeah, no, of course, I ain't got the 350. Yeah, I got £3.50, maybe even 350. But that's when it stops. But he said after, you know, he made the announcement, the Arsenal game and the City game, he said, hearing the fans sing his name almost brought him to tears. Because I think it's the first time in a while since obviously we've won the cup games, where we won the FA Cup and League Cup, where the fans were absolutely, you could see that they were happy. And he knows, more importantly now, that like he's gonna leave on a massive high. And it probably didn't look that way when he made that announcement. Do you know what I'm saying? It was looking quite dire for him. Do you know what I'm saying? And now we're seeing why he was one of the best midfield players in the world. Now we're seeing why he's won 5 Champions Leagues. Like, and I asked him about Kobe. I was like, you and Kobe in midfield? And he goes, no. He goes, Kobe's top. He said, Bruno's top. He said, those type of players you can't coach. You've got to let them play their game. And I've obviously, since, you know, probably Casemiro's been here, I don't think he's had a partner that has complimented him so much like Kobe Mainoo. No, and he's got what, maybe 10 or 12 more games to play, where he's going to probably, you know, play some of the best football that he's going to play, hopefully, for Man United. And it's just beautiful to see. Obviously, now, for me, this is the big test, and probably a question you was going to ask me is, this is what we're going to see about the future of Man United. Who is the replacement for Casemiro? Yeah. Who do we replace that position? Because Manuel Ugarte, I'm sure he's a great guy. I know he's a great guy. I can tell. He's a good lad. Come from good stock. But it's not going to work in our midfield.
Nah, the good stock one's crazy. When you drop that one, that's like...
that's like, yeah, you know what? Lovely geezer, but it's just not going to work.
Good family, good morals.
Oh, good morals, man. Good guy. But that's the question for Carrick. Like,
the one.
Who
are you trying to see? Who's got to be the top targets for you?
Well, I think when we look at Kobe is a incredible ball-playing football player, right? And he's going to become so much better as well as time goes on. I feel like he's such a mature football player as well. He doesn't do too much, but he's very effective. He knows where to be. We need someone that's going to complement that. Now, Casemiro can play, but he's also very good defensively as well. He knows when to get a foul without getting a yellow card, even though sometimes he does lose his head a bit.
Yeah, he does.
For me personally, I think Anderson from Forest would be incredible.
Yeah.
I think he's I call them type of players clamp play. They can clamp, but they can also play. Yeah. And I think Premier League proven, going into Man United, I think that would be an incredible move for us. My second player would probably be Tonali. We spoke about that as well. I think Tonali is top, elegant football player. Maybe the defensive side of things, the pace and stuff is something that may be a problem. He can get about. So it would be between them two, Elliot Anderson or Tonali. But I would go more Anderson.
What about the second one? Because we need two.
Yeah.
Because like you said, Casemiro's going to go, and Ugarte, like you say, lovely lad. So we need to buy two. That's the combination you go for? You
I would get them personally, I think in terms of attacking wise, I think we're quite good. I think obviously we don't know what's going to happen with Rashford and Højlund and so on and so forth. Those players look like they probably will leave.
Yeah, their man are gone.
So I think in that regard, I think maybe we sign another, winger or someone else just to cover for injuries, because you know how the season will go next season.
We've got to get a left winger.
I think if we're going to make a big mark next season, we've got to look at getting both of those players.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't want us to fumble like when we fumbled. Fumbled was never even really in the race, but we couldn't get to the queue. We couldn't even get in the queue to get in to get Rice. Do you know what I mean? We couldn't even. We fumbled Caicedo, and Ollie spoke about it. It's like, yeah, we could have got him for like 3-something million from whatever club it was back in Uruguay, Ecuador, wherever Colombia, or wherever he was. We can't fumble this one. Yeah. We can't fumble this one. We have to get at least one Premier League proven guy. Anderson is top. Is my number one. I need Anderson. He could do both sides of the game. I'm with you. He can put fires out before they become fires. He's physical. He can win the ball back. He can play with his feet as well. The only thing is aerially, like what Casemiro gives you in both boxes, and a knack for getting a goal. Yeah. Maybe he needs to improve that, but he's young enough to go up levels. I think he's like a baby Rice. I see him.
You could put it that way. Yeah, with all due respect to him as well.
Yeah, exactly. He's like a Rice light, and he's young enough to. He's like 22, 23.
Yeah,
he's ready. He's ready. I think him, and then you know what? I think because like I said, because we got Kobe, and if you give me someone like Anderson, I don't mind the second guy being able to also play and that. Like the Baleba thing's interesting because everyone's sort of, you know what it's like. He's not been great this year. Pressure got to him as soon as Man United was linked. It means he hasn't got the head for it. Nah. Now I said we shouldn't have paid 100 million last season. Last summer. That was the right move to do. But it doesn't mean that he can't be the right target for us to get still, just because he had a bad season.
What do you think about where his head's at? Because obviously the player that we wanted, I don't think we've seen that in the Brighton
seen
colours.
it this year.
Yeah, we haven't seen it. I don't know if his head's gone from obviously the noise. Man United is a massive club.
I think it has. It has.
And for me, I feel like that was a sign maybe for us not to spend crazy money on a young player who obviously is the talent is not the problem, but it's, you know, being able to deal with it. And if you're struggling at Brighton, it's only going to get worse at United, because United is like every game is under the microscope. And if you're not delivering at a high level, you know, it's tough for you, and you're considered a flop. So I would probably hold back on Baleba for now, just because we've seen what Anderson, and we mentioned Tonali. You know the player who I really like in midfield?
As well.
I like Sarth and Palace.
Yeah.
I like it.
But he can't. But he's not central. He's not centre mid though.
Yeah, I know, but it's like
just as a player.
As a player, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain players that you could go for. That's not going to cost you that much money, but they're going to do the job. And if we're looking to be in every competition next season, we're looking at about 60 odd games.
Yeah.
So yeah, but my number one would be Anderson for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that. Anderson for me, 100%. Where are you at with Carrick? Have you just made your mind up already? Because you're saying we're back, we could win the league.
Do you know what's so crazy? Yeah,
it's his job.
I saw a lot of people getting onto Gary Neville about his comments. Yeah. And I didn't think he said anything wrong.
Where he said we need to look.
I think we should always be looking around. I think we should always be looking. I think obviously right now this is 8 games altogether in his Man United career as a manager where he's unbeaten. Right, that will come to an end one day. And when it does come to an end, I don't want it to be met with, oh, the job's too big for him, and the honeymoon season's over, because we've seen some of the greatest managers still lose games. But my thing is, if we want to compete at the highest level, it's mad for us not to look at other managers that are available. Like if Luis Enrique does leave PSG, that would be a manager that I would be open to having as well. Do you know what I mean? But that doesn't take away from what Michael Carrick is doing. You know what I mean? I think Michael Carrick's doing a great job. He's restored the feeling of happiness for Man United fans and players, which is so important. But like, what does the next 4 or 5 years look like for Man United? And I think this is what the board needs to be looking at. Like, what is it that we want Man United to stand for? Are we going to build, or are we going to we're going for it this time? You know what I mean? Because we're ending this season as in a great vein of form. The World Cup's going to happen.
Yeah, they can't get this wrong.
We can't get it wrong. You know what I mean? Because we'll be... You know, like when there's for example, if Luis Enrique goes, I'm staying at PSG for another season, I think we stay with Carrick.
Yeah.
But if that is open, I would not be mad at that at all, because it's for the benefit of the club.
The Enrique thing, before Carrick kicked the ball or took over a game, I was like, I don't care if he wins 17 in a row, he can't get a job. Like that's what I was on. I said that. I was like, no, been there, Wally. I big up to Carrick. I'm going to get behind it, and I'm going to support him because he's helping us out in our time of need. But I don't care if he goes on a 17-game winning streak. He just can't get the job. You say, thank you, Michael, and pass the baton. You know, I need Tuchel. I need Nagelsmann. I need Enrique. But now, Tuchel's not available.
Yeah.
Nagelsmann, still a young coach. Yeah, Germany, and doing all right. And Luis Enrique is obviously a top manager. But would it be the right fit? Like, you know, like he'd have to come in.
I know what you mean.
Check, like, I need to think, what is said manager going to look like working under Ineos? What are the pros and cons of working under them? Now, we've just seen them self-combust with Ruben, even though I think Amorim should have went because he was stinking it out.
Yeah. The
way he actually left weren't because the results were really bad. It's because they just had an argument over a power struggle, and they were like, listen, you ain't changing. See you later. And then he just, you know what Ruben's like? He's like, I'm gone. And I'm like, what would Enrique look like under? I
think they're very similar. And I don't think Enrique is going to sit around and let the board dictate.
You see what I mean? And I think that's an issue. And because they're on this, like, we make the decisions around here. We only want head coach, and we kind of tell you what to do. And I'm like, that means we can. That also takes us away from getting a certain type of manager. Because I wanted Tuchel, and even when I checked myself, I'm going, Flex, what would Tuchel look like under them, man? When he goes, I want this, and they go, well, no, we've got 2 of them in the squad already. We think you should be doing that, Thomas. He'll just self-combust as well. I don't want De Zerbi. I don't want Glasner and those types of guys. So it can be by default, if he does well enough, that's why it's too early to do it now. But if Carrick does lay these foundations, I think it's more about the recruitment of just getting Carrick good players.
Yeah.
Like, we got better under Ruben just by getting Mbeumo, Cunha, a proper goalkeeper, and Sesko. Like,
True.
Ruben was still doing Ruben things, but we were 6th. We were a lot better than last year. Even though we were messing about and we've gone up a level, it proved Ruben needed to go, but the team was better. Just because we actually had a good window for the first time since I can remember. This last summer, every transfer has been a hit.
Yeah.
Look at Sesko, look at Lammens, Jesus. What an upgrade that is. And then look at Cunha and Mbeumo. We got it right. Tick, 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 tick. So if you do that again for Carrick and go, like you say, make sure you get Anderson. Make sure you get another striker. Make sure you get another, like, an actual left winger, like a right-footed left winger who can cut in and be, because we sold all our wingers under the last guy. Then maybe, like, having Carrick's is fine. And if in 18 months it don't work, 2 years, guess what? Man United can't be a sacking club. Yes, we can. Well, I don't get that. Keep sacking until we find the right one.
Yeah, I think we're just, again, as United fans, and I think you make some great points there about, like, you know, if the foundation is built for Carrick, then why would you ruin it? And I think what helps him is the fact that it's been an incredible, like, near enough a perfect start for Carrick. I don't think even he thought it was going to be as incredible as it was. And it's about understanding where the border at. Now, as a Man United fan, I would say don't mess up something that doesn't need to be. Do you know what I'm saying? I think we are in a good place. We're challenging for top 4. We can finish very, very higher than we have in a few years. The players look happy. We've got identity again. We got to look at what the summer looks like. Do you know what I'm saying? The conversations that Carrick will be having with the board, what they're allowing him to do. Obviously, he's got Steve Holland, he's got Jonathan Woodgate there. What they want as a trio, what they feel like makes sense as well. And then we let it go. But I do think that, like what Gary Neville said, and maybe it's the way he said it, but people just took it the wrong way, is that at the club that is Manchester United, we should always have the best of everything. We should have the best stadium. We should have the best managers. We should have the best players. That's just the Man United way. For a very long time, we haven't had that. So in order for, and that's why Ineos have been brought into the club, for that to be the thing, which will take time. And Amorim, I think he should have been sacked from last season. Grimsby as well. It was looking
Grimsby
real.
That was when I was done. When was you done?
I was gone from
Spurs.
Yeah, from you know, like, for me, because Grimsby was like, you know, sometimes it's when it's so bad, it's bad, isn't it? But it was when we was like dropping points at the Forest game, and I was like, we can't hold a lead, and it's the way we were set up. And I think with Carrick, he's just gone, wait, hold on, why don't we just have a back 4?
Yeah,
protection in front. We attack together. We defend together. So simple. It's so simple. So yeah, I think we look at next season. But I like Carrick, and I think Carrick's a great guy. He's not trying to do too much on the media. He's not trying to talk too much.
He's a calm guy. He's not going to offer out sound.
And he was like that as a player as well. So exactly. If he is our manager for the next few years, I'll be over the moon. But if we got someone that I felt like identity-wise and was a manager, proven manager, and the reason why I said Enrique is because Enrique has managed Messi, Suarez, and Neymar, right? Then he also went to PSG, got rid of Mbappe, and told Mbappe, you know what? Look, you're a star, but this is about... And he got young, emerging talent. He got Vitinho. Yeah. He brought Dembele back to Ballon d'Or Dembele. Mad. You know what I'm trying to say? Nuno Mendes was players that we probably was not aware of.
Barcola.
Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, so for me, he knows he's got a great player ID. I think he knows how to spot good players and get the best out of them. And
he plays on the front foot. I mean, he'd get us. Talk about pressing. I mean, he'd have to, again, he would need he'd have to come in and say, you need to get me and buy me players that can do this. I need all action running. Obviously, the players that you've got need to be able to do it. And it just needs to align, innit? And it's just whether Ineos, but then Ineos could be like, yeah, we want best in class. We want to show that we don't really want to give it to Carrick, because we don't want to say like we're like the last regime going off emotion. He's had a good run. But also, I think everything's a risk. I look at the other managers around and I'm like, a lot of them are young. A lot of them are like new to the thing, like this old school thing of like the managers that are been around for ages, and it hasn't really. It's only really what it's Tuchel, Tuchel, Pep. Who else is like Conte's still there, but he's not like elite like that
at the level
anymore.
Mourinho, like it's a new
Mourinho,
dawn, it's a new day, man.
It's not. Do you know what I mean? It is the newer guys. It is Enrique. It is Nagelsmann. It is these types of guys that are emerging. Vincent companies. Do you know what I mean? Arteta. They're all young, so and they're all like had gambles on them. You know what I mean? Bayern Munich literally got the guy from Burnley.
Relegated Burnley at that.
Exactly. So and now look. So just because he failed at Middlesbrough, I say failed, but he started off all right and then it went a little bit bad towards the end. That doesn't mean that he can't do a job here.
I'm happy with him, Flex. I'll be honest. I'm happy with him. I'm just like, if the opportunity arises and there is something better, I think we should definitely look at it. And I think the board will be doing that anyway. You know what I mean?
I do agree. Player-wise, who's been our most important signing from the summer?
Lammens.
It's Lammens, isn't it?
Lammens has. It's. Do you know what it is? You don't know what you've been going through until you come out of it. You don't know what you've been going through until you come out of it.
Oh man.
Lammens is not only is he 23 years old, which means that he's going to get better, but the bare minimum of what you expect from a goalkeeper, he does that to a high level. Commanding presence when the corners are coming in. Great saves, but he doesn't just parry them, he keeps them. He knows when he's very, very communicative with what's the word again? Communicative. Yeah, communicative with his players. Like he knows how. I didn't even say it right, but he knows how to speak and make his presence be felt. And I just think it's a security that the defenders have got, knowing that if they are breached or whatever, you've got someone there. Like, it's not always going to be a goal. And I think with Onana, everything was just scary. Like it just didn't seem as if he had control. I felt like he wanted to be a star of the team without actually understanding that that's not what it is to be a Man United goalkeeper. Yeah, we've had goalkeepers that have had a lot of character and charisma, Schmeichels and so on and so forth. But the main thing is about being a great goalkeeper, and that's what he is. So for me personally, I think that it starts from the goalkeeper, and I think he's been incredible for us. You know, some people say Mbumo and Cunha and everyone else, but me personally, I think Lammens has been outstanding this season.
Yeah, I agree. I come to that conclusion after the last game because I did think it was Mbumo kind of vibe.
Yeah,
but it's because of the level of where we were at with Onana and the contrast, bro, from him to Lammens. It's just too big. It's just too big. Like people were saying, like Carrick to Alisson is up there as like a monumental upgrade and stuff like that. I get it. But I think Onana was worse than Carrick, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. No,
I ain't gonna lie. Lovely. That is a classic. Great guy.
No, he's got good morals,
character, top guy, stands for the right things. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
always got a smile on his face. Very welcoming every time I see him. And always wicked. Do you know what I mean? But we just have to judge what we see, and he was throwing it in the net, bro. He's throwing it in the net. I love Lammers.
I saw something the other day. I think it was Morgan Gibbs-White shot directly in the middle. I saw that and I was like, wow, that's what we was going through. Well, of course we was conceding all the time. Of course we was. And it's so important. Like goalkeepers are so important to I mean, every player is, but a great goalkeeper. You look at like the likes of Pickford for England, like Pickford for England, you know, like he's a commanding presence. He's going to make that save. He's good. He's vocal. Lammens is just, he's 23. We've got one, you know.
He's wicked. We have one. Baby Courtois, bro. That's what it is.
Bro, and I don't know, because Man United, I don't remember when Schmeichel first made his debut, but I'm sure it wasn't just
we grew up on Schmeichel.
Yeah, like we just knew him to be one of the best in the world, right? Then we saw David De Gea come through, and David De Gea, you know, first season was a bit shaky, then he got back into it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Edwin van der Sar was already a proven goalkeeper anyway, so it was like, you know what we're dealing with. Lammens has come through and just been
straight away. Since his first game against Sunderland, I want to say his first game. Look what he's been on. Look what he's been on. And you know what I like
him the other day, and I just said to him, I said, brother,
what's he saying?
Changed my life.
Thank you.
No, you've changed. I said to him, you've changed my life. That's a big statement. I feel
He
safe.
has changed. He has changed, bro. Look
I don't lock my door anymore because I know Lammens is my goalkeeper. Don't lock it. What's the point? Lammens will save it. That's how safe I am. And bro, I don't live in Manchester. He is. Oh, what a guy, man! Look at
HP.
Bro,
HP.
look at the swag.
HP. He's got base London loafers when you're at school.
Base London. What do you know about base London? He's wearing a United Colours of Bennington sweater and Zara jeans.
With turn-ups, bro. Turn-ups with loafers.
Socks I see?
White socks.
He's different.
This is how you know I'm not on the hype. Give me the plain black wash bag with the base London loafers.
That's a real man. That's a real man.
And in there is the unscented shower gel that I was talking about.
Yeah, bro, it's got
That's
no brand.
what he's got.
He's
No
got no
branding.
brand.
Shout out Sanex.
I know he's got an electric Kia 75 plate. I know he's got that. He's got an electric Kia 75 plate, yeah? And he's not, bro. He probably lives. You know what? See, I was going to go mad now. I just know he's humble. I know he's humble.
Do you think he's got electric toothbrush or manual? Do you think he's got a manual or electric toothbrush?
No, he's manual.
Manual in it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's trying to save the planet.
Manual, medium. You know, you got medium, soft, or hard brush.
Yeah.
He's medium.
Nah, bro, just
yeah.
Look at that, man. Like you think that man is not going to be successful in his life? You think he's not going to be successful? Come on. Now, if you put a picture of Onana up, yeah, Gucci tracksuit and sliders, and you know what headphones he's got? He's got these ones. He's got the Maxes. That's what I'm trying to say. That's $5. What's that about, man? Look, he's not even listening to music. He's listening to the air of Manchester.
He's listening. Yeah, he's just listening to white noise around Carrick, bro.
Noise, bro. That's a real man.
He walks past those two cars there. What's that? A Ferrari and a Porsche, and he's sick of it. He's like disgusting. Look at
killing the environment.
Yes, agreed, bro.
Wow,
agreed. Yeah,
what a man.
Shout out Lammens, bro. When life gives you lemons, make clean sheets, mate.
That's
what you gotta do.
All right, cool. So what? I ain't been to Manchester for a very long time.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be there for the Palace game.
You coming? Yeah. All right. Cool.
I'm gonna be there. Be there, and I think it's only right.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you are gonna do a match day reaction.
Of course I am.
Okay. Just double checking that you're still flex.
Yeah. Of course.
Hopefully, we've got something good to talk about. We're at home.
We will.
Palace are suffering a little bit, even though they found form a little bit, but we're at home. Yeah. Now, you've been to a few, most games anyway, most host games. What's the environment like now? Because I need to know what to expect when I go there.
When you go there, the thing about the league and all that, you're gonna say it again before the game, because everyone's just happy. That's before the game. Everyone's singing. Inside is just like the team gets clapped off. Like we clap them off, like even at halftime, because we're just proud of them. You know, they've done well. Even if not winning, if it's 0-0, you know, we clap you off. I think we did that against City. We clapped them off against City. That was it. Yeah, it was 0-0 halftime against City, but we went, boys, brilliant. That's what we want to see. You know, everyone's pleased with the players, proud of the players. The players are interacting back. You can feel the energy in the stadium. It's beautiful. Wow. It's beautiful. Yeah. And then afterwards, everyone's just, you know, that walking out when people are singing songs when they're walking out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we sing them on the way out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what I was getting into, because if you see me crying, bro, I ain't got hay fever. Bro. What? This club means everything to me, bro. Wow.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Is. So give me your prediction for Sunday to finish off.
I still feel like we've got a problem with conceding.
Yeah.
I still do think we've got a problem with conceding. But I do think if the way Palace are set up, they do like to try and play. And I think we can really exploit them. Now, it depends on what type of, you know, maybe Glasner might look at the way we've played against Everton and look at the way we played against West Ham and go, obviously, when they've got a low block, we can kind of contain a bit more pressure and try and counter. But if they are coming to play, I think we'll destroy them. I think we'll win 3-1, in my opinion.
You're going with, yeah.
I think 3-1.
I like that. I like that 3-1. I went 2-0. 2-0. You're right. We do concede some silly goals. I just felt positive. Just feel positive. 2-0. I'm gonna go, but whatever it is, it's just a win. Whether it's 1-0, 2-1, 2-0, 3-2. Don't care. Exactly.
Don't care. Just give me those 3 points, man. You
just keep winning.
I just need them in the pocket. I want to take them back to London with me.
Yeah.
I want to take them back to London with me. So yeah, no, I'm excited. I think a lot of United fans across the world will probably be thinking, wow, like this is what it feels like, you know. And some United fans who are younger, who have never really experienced Man United being a top club, they finally probably feel that right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not
this
just
is what it's like to
result.
have a bit of consistency and some chest.
That's it, man. It's the consistency. So we'll see, you know, how it goes. But I'll be there on Sunday, sorry.
Good.
So
good.
You
if
know,
you get time, try to link up after the game. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, need to get AV in here as well. He's next on my list. I'm gonna shout him.
But he's a next level of.
His is ridiculous, bro. When we got to Dave Brailsford, he went flex.
Yeah.
Marginal gains, bro.
Yeah. See, he started doing that one, bro. He's too smart for his own good. That's what it is.
Yeah, watch out for that one. I'm going to shout AV. He's next on my list, man, to get him to come through as well. And just keep linking up with the fellas every so often, man. It's good to do. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, let us know, man. Give us some feedback in the comments. Of course, you know where HP is at on all of his socials and all of everywhere where he is. You know what I'm saying? Just everywhere where he is, because that's what he does. So, bro, big up for coming through, man. Really appreciate it, man, as always. And we'll catch up. We'll catch up on Sunday at the game. You know what I mean? There's our predictions. Kind of done a little prediction of the game as well. So there you go, a little preview. Guys, smash a like, give us some love, show HP some love as well. We're out of here, man. Big up, guys. Peace.